It's all right, Link. She's merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now.
Lord Valoo, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. Link, I will explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the sea.
Oh. Ow. Link, you're alright? What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf! What happened to him?
Link, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword.
Who is using that stone? Just who are you? Link and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what's not yours?
Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once.
Don't you sound important. Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. Oh man, stuff's about to go down. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we scoured, towered, went up the Forsaken Fortress, fought the Helmrock King, aka Foghorn Leghorn, and faced off against Ganon. But our sword was ineffective. He said that it does not sparkle with the power to repel evil, and thus it is useless. Now I'm going to trick out the... Oh, no, I'm not. Hold on. Now I am going to trick out the AI and leave her running forever. Goodbye, Tetra. And in today's episode, we are going to do some story stuff and some side quest stuff. But first, we must head down to the room where we found the Master Sword, where a not-so-mysterious voice calls us. Are you him? Are you the one who is speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me.
That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it.
You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have either of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero, the place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king, Daphnes no Hunts in Hyrule. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the king of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself, and so with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet all was not lost. For the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So, before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it, and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live.
How did you lose your tan? Are you Nico Robin? My fate.
You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda.
Zelda? I'm a princess?
You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Link, I am terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me to the lands above the water, return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, the sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Link, we must go! Boo, I'm a ghost.
Link. I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Link. Be careful. And the room seals itself as protection from Ganon. Now it is time. And these really big marks in the ground... Yeah, Ganon will never find that room. It's the best hiding spot ever. Hey, King. Literally.
Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for those two temples to see what has happened to the sages, and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Whatever you say, dude. I agree. Up, up, and away. To the Mystery Machine, gang. Boy, am I glad that we're up here and Zelda's drowning down there. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at that time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and was hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know. They lie hidden, somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not, if you think of no one. Though maybe you could come upon the knowledge by asking around a place where many people gather. So what he's saying... I'll explain a couple things here. What he is saying is that the Hero of Time was given the Triforce of Courage, as we saw in Ocarina of Time, which I've done a Let's Play of, and honestly, if you don't know what happened in Ocarina of Time, I'm not sure what to tell you. Go play that game. It is one of the best Zelda games for a reason. Anyway, he received the Triforce of Courage, and he defeated Ganon. Both Ganondorf and Ganon, actually. After he defeated Ganon, he was sent back in time by Zelda, which created a new timeline. Now, what the King of Red Lion says, where he went on another journey, and which separated him from the elements that made him a hero, that could be one of two things. That could be just him referring to Zelda sending Link back in time, because we don't know exactly how long Zelda waited before she sent Link back in time. But also it could be referring to Majora's Mask. But the problem with that is that the King of Red Lions can't know about Majora's Mask, because that's on a different timeline. So, yeah. It's a little weird. This game was made before. I want to say that Nintendo didn't come up with the whole timeline idea until Twilight Princess. Like, they started hopping on that board and they actually made an official timeline around Twilight Princess, is when that sort of thing kicked up. So Wind Waker, I want to say Wind Waker was made without a timeline in mind. They just kind of made it. So, yeah. That's to help with that. But also he revealed that we need to find the Triforce of Courage itself. And he made mention of someone who could potentially know about things hidden on the ocean floor. Now, the person that he is talking about could refer to one of two people. The submarine guys that we actually saw their submarine on the side of the island over there. We passed by Northern Triangle Island. Or it could refer to Tingle. Although Tingle has not made mention of any sort of underwater stuff. But yeah. And then he said check in places where people gather, which is basically Windfall Island, Outset Island, any of the major towns.
Alright, so anyway, we are here at Four Eye Reef because guess what? Four Eye Reef is active now. Heck yeah. You know what that means? It means we can blow stuff up. Yeah, you're done. Put it away. I don't think I can hit you. Nope. You're done. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, he's done. You don't mess with me. I'm the captain of the king. Oh, I can move. I didn't even realize. Heck yeah. And with that, now that we've disabled all of the cannons, a treasure chest appears. Oh no, get on the king. Mount the king. Oh dear. Next thing you want to do is head over here to this slope. Since this is the only way to really get on the reef. And we want to get onto the high peak, which honestly would probably be over there. So we're going to have to run around here. And then we're going to shift the wind around so we can get up on that peak. And that should do it, honestly, for this area. If you guys remember, I tried to come back here one time, and I kind of screwed up. I actually couldn't do anything here, which kind of sucked. Made me a little mad. But we're okay now. Actually, I might be able to make it over... No, I need to get to that farther one, so... Nope. We gotta go all the way around. Just to be safe. Because I'd rather be cautious and do this than waste your guys' time with failed attempts. Alright. So this is the highest point we can go. Let's change the wind. To face the way that we are going, which is east. I thought you said west. That's west, Patrick. And wham. Treasure. A treasure chart. And that should do it. Oh my god, I'm so close to the mic now that I peaked. That should do it. Cool. Hey, King. Wah. Alright. Well, we're about out of time, but we can do one more thing. Let's head to Mother and Child Isles. Teleport there. Don't sail there. Why? The only way to get inside the island is to teleport. Tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? I was so young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you? Young one, I like you, and so I shall give new power to the bow that you wield. The powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use ZR to change arrowheads, and then fire away. Fire away. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. Well, ice can only be 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, but... Alright. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. It's a little weird considering she calls him child, but alright. Whatever you say, you crazy lady. Well, guys, with that done, we've added the fire arrows, ice arrows, and the hammer, the skull hammer, to our arsenal. Let's head off to Windfall Island, where we'll end the episode. Next time on The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD, we will be taking care of some side quests. In fact, a lot of side quests. Might take a couple episodes before we head off to some places. Hold on a second here. Excuse me. You got mail? I got mail. AOL finally updated. I have 2. Cash on delivery. Oh. Fine. Thank you very much for your purchase. Encloses an incredible chart. This chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts and shards. Have you been checking your Tingle chart? Have you seen those giant fairy marks? Oh, thanks, Tingle. Thank you for costing me 200 rupees. You are the best friend. Oh my god. I'm going to kill you. And my next letter. How have you been, big brother? I'm here on the pirate ship writing you this letter. Isn't that neat? At first I was really scared, but they're all actually nice. For pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo's a really big guy, but ever since Miss Tetra left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad, too. Nudge is a little strange, but nice, too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells really cool stories when he gets right in the right mood. Zuko's kind of... Zuko was on the pirate ship? Oh, man. I want him to teach me how to bend lightning. And Mako's there, too? Well, I don't care about Mako. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything seriously. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. You guys good friends? I helped them all out with their chores, and they actually paid me for a little for it. So I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer, but you have to return it to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine here, so don't you worry. I'll take care of myself, so be sure to take good care of yourself. Good luck, Errol. Oh man, best sister. Well, that's all for today's episode. See you guys later. Or rather, later, heroes.